2, 1, 2. Yo, we here, y'all. Blackout hour. Let's go. Yo, what up, man? Y'all know it's your boy, man, Mark D3. Yeah, you know who it is. Mr. Right Time, Mr. R&B. And we here at the Renaissance Studio, man. You know what I mean? We at somewhere different right now. And I know y'all normally see me in the crib on Thursday nights. Yeah, we started a little bit late, but you know we getting things ready because this is the first show of the 2022, baby. Happy New Year to all of y'all, man. I got a special guest here. I mean, y'all see me promoting it all the time. Y'all see me shouting her name out. She done shows with me, man. She been in my showcases and tore it down. We got the award winner, singer-songwriter, actress, straight out of Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Drea.
Need a time out, searching for a night out, trying to escape something.
Drea, what's up? Talk to me.
What's good? What's good?
Listen, it's been a beautiful year.
It's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. You know, here at the new studio, as you see, you know, patience is a virtue. You got to take your time and do what you got to do, and work things out. You know what I mean? So we here, man. So
everything takes steps. You know,
that's
we
right.
all started from somewhere. We
That's
come
right.
out walking.
You got that right. You got that right. And I'm so glad that you are the first artist to be on the new Blackout Hour show. So y'all give a hands up for that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. First artist.
No.
That's right. So Jay, what's up? What been going on, man?
A lot. I'm doing too much as usual. Yeah.
I see it.
Doing too much as usual. I got shows coming up. I'm gonna be traveling soon. I'm an ambassador for several different companies.
Wow.
And I'm gonna start filming for a movie called Crazy and Deranged in June.
Nice.
Yeah, and on top of that, recording and releasing music.
Oh man, yeah, but I see it. I be on your IG. I be knowing. I'm telling you, man, you doing a different flyer. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like for real, you are working. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what made you get into this music thing? Like, you know.
Well, my love for music started out just as that. Just I love music. Once I realized, you know, music, you could find a song for any emotion, every feeling, every situation. There's a song out there about it. So, you know, I found myself going through things. Well, I was too young to really go through things, but, you know, little kid problems. But, you know, you find a song that fits it, or find a song that reminds you of somebody, or reminds you of that family event, or something like that. And then I like to write. Like my mom, I had like a little library in my room or whatever with books and this, that, and the other. So I was always reading, and reading leads to writing. So I used to write poetry, whatever. And it kind of turned into songs, like around 8, 9 years old.
8, 9 years old. Well, you know, yeah, I'm gonna dig deep a little bit into your little bio. I be knowing, y'all. I be knowing. At 8 years old, if I'm not mistaken, because you know I can talk to you. You know, we go back a bit. I ain't gotta put out no, you know, paper memory. You know, all this shit. I see a little bit what you're doing on
Right, I will look at you funny if you pull that.
Exactly. I'm like, well, you don't know anything, right? But at 8 years old, I saw in your bio that they said that people used to want you to write for them, something like that.
No, what I used to do was I would take songs off the radio and rewrite the lyrics to say what I wanted to say, and then I go to school and teach it to my friends. Like,
right,
this is your part,
this
is your part, and like I was putting it together. I wasn't singing it myself.
Wow.
I was putting it together for them to sing it. But then they was like, well, why don't you sing it? Because I'm teaching it to them, and I'm like, I don't sing. This is for y'all to sing.
Wow. So that's the start of writing. Wow. Okay. What's the first song that you ever sung when they told you to sing and you came to your conclusion like, you know what, I'm gonna try this? What song made you want to say, you know, I can do this, man. I can do this.
Oh.
If you can remember.
Man. The song that made me say, I can do this. Ooh, Jesus. I have no idea. I know the moment that made me say I can do this. I can't exactly remember the song, but I know the moment that made me realize I actually had singing talent, which was in church.
That's right.
It was me and 2 other girls. They split the solo up between the 3 of us.
Okay.
But you know, small church, only had 1 mic, so you had to pass the mic when it was the other person's go. The other 2 girls was friends. They wasn't necessarily my friend. Nobody wanted to pass me the mic. When we got in front of the congregation, they did not pass me the mic. So I got mad.
I see where it's going.
I got mad and just started singing loudly, and I was louder than them. So I sang my solo anyway out of anger, but then like the congregation started crying, and it was like, oh my God, the anointing, she's louder than the mics and the speakers, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I was just mad. He didn't pass me the mic.
Yeah, so you get the charge.
Right.
That's it.
I was just mad. I can't fight in church. So I was like, I'm just sing this to the top of my lungs so they know that this was my solo.
Wow. Well, you know what? I mean, I experienced something like that. That's why I'm laughing, because you know I did a show with a group and they was like, "Well, yo, you never sing like you supposed to." I'm like, "Yo, man, I follow y'all." And then one day we was from the Interscope and all, and I said, "Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?" I got my David Ruffin on. I just went and just promote. You know what I mean? So I get where you're going with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta see you. You just gotta go out there and take it, do what you gotta do, man. But
Right.
So you've been singing for about like you say years, like I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So this go around singing. Because I've been in groups and this, that, and others. I'm going to say this go around been since 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
And from 2014 to now, I must say you accomplished so much. You know, and like you said, the group, I know about the groups. Groups don't work out,
Right.
so you turn around and you got to go solo.
Right. And it took me a while to really get serious about going solo.
That's why I say, like, how do you feel about being solo? Do you regret, you know?
No, I don't regret anything. I don't regret any of it, because even the good, the bad, the ugly brought me to this moment. And it made me who I am today. And I like me, so I'm cool.
You're cool with that. Yeah. So you got some other things. You said you have a movie. I know I saw you in one clip. You know, I said, must be the Brooklyn in her, because, you know, she got the ratchet, she laughing. And she popping popcorn or something, or your friend.
Is it with the car door? It wasn't the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about?
That's a web series called Starting From Scratch. And
Okay.
I play Erica, and I'm kind of like a hired hitman, but I'm
Yo,
a female.
y'all gotta
So I
see
get
that,
in-
though.
I get into places where dudes can't get into because, you know, I'm cute.
But you wild out, like you laughing and smiling. I'm like, yo, that's the type of female you don't want to be around. They smiling,
Right.
They got ratchet, like.
Well, they told me, they said, think about Harley Quinn in the hood. I was like, okay. You know, so I'm a Harley Quinn from Brooklyn. Got it. Noted. So, you know, like I say things like when I'm beating guys up, I'll be like, yo, if you make me sweat out my weave, I swear this beating is about to get worse. You know, I say things like that. Like if I break a nail, it's gonna be a problem. And then I look at my partner and be like, yo, we're gonna get some pizza after this. You know,
Yeah.
like beating people up
Like
is
nothing
nothing.
happened,
Shooting
exactly.
people is nothing.
And that's the crazy part about it. But you did a great job on that. I was like, yo, this is crazy, though. Like, I would never think. I saw it, I'm like, yo, Dre is wild. Brooklyn is in her, baby. Brooklyn is in her. You know what I mean? But that's a great thing, man. That you know you're multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? Do you prefer singing? Do you prefer acting?
I like it all. I prefer singing because I get my emotions out when it comes to singing. Acting, I'm acting as someone else. I'm not actually acting as myself. So I'm portraying other people's emotions or whatever emotions is written. But singing, I wrote those emotions and I'm portraying my own emotions.
That's coming from you.
Right, that's coming
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to say singing, hands down, man down. But I like acting the fool on camera. Don't
But yeah, you gotta be versatile.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing
Don't
about
get
this
me
business.
wrong. It's fun to be somebody else for a little while.
Very nice, very nice. So, you got things coming up. I see you've been on a lot of trips.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been touring a lot with
yeah.
more bookings.
Oh, we shout out to Mo Bookings.
Yeah,
man.
Mo
Big shout out to Mo.
Bookings.
Yeah, she does a lot.
Yeah, I made a lot of connections through them. Shout out to Scott Morris. He always reaches out to me, like, I got this coming up, this, and this, pick which one you going to, you know, he always reaches back for me since the day I met him, and I appreciate him for it.
That's nice, that's nice. Where's the, I mean, you've been to different places. Can you name some of the places that you performed at so far?
I performed in LA, I performed in Vegas, I performed in Little Rock, Arkansas,
Little Rock.
Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Atlanta, of course, multiple times. Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah.
Y'all hear that?
Hey.
This is all.
It might be more places I can't remember. I gotta look at my hashtag. I try to have. That's me keeping track. My hashtag. That's me keeping track of where I've been. I add a hashtag of the cities that I go to.
But you know that when you've been a lot of places where you can't remember, you like, yo, what was that spot? I do so much.
Right.
You know, and that's, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right.
I look at it as, you know what I'm saying, you're accomplishing a lot.
Oh, Philly, DC, and Virginia. Boom.
There you go. It come to you.
Right. It come eventually.
Name the best spot, the best town, the best city that you got that, oh, I'm going to tear this down, and you did so awesome.
Outside of New York?
Outside of New York.
Okay.
Outside of New York. Because that's different. You stepping out of your area, comfort zone.
Right.
So you out there meeting new faces.
I would say in Atlanta, when because one of the trips to Atlanta wasn't with more bookings. It was just a promoter booked me, and I went to Atlanta by myself, solo dolo, and went there and killed it because nobody knew me. I had no entourage, nobody knew me.
Dolo, just going.
Nobody knew me.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I just walked up in there like, I'm gonna kill this. Y'all gonna be singing my song by the end of the night.
Right.
And that's kind of what happened. And had some drunk lady here hold my phone, take the video.
Don't know nobody.
I ain't know nobody. I was like, she rubbing my phone. I'm gonna have to fight in Atlanta, but everything was cool.
And that was wow.
Everything
Big
was
up to
cool.
Atlanta, man. Atlanta's like New York to me, man.
Yeah, because everybody from New York is there.
Everybody from
You don't
New
meet
York.
nobody from Atlanta in
We
Atlanta.
got Bronx there. Come on, that is going.
It's like when I went to Puerto Rico, everybody in the hotel came from the Bronx. I was like, can I meet a real Puerto Rican out here?
Yeah.
You know, I would have just went to the Grand Concourse, but then I want to be a real Puerto Rican. Like, what are we doing here?
I remember out there. I went to La Pasita when I was out there in Puerto Rico, San Juan, and that's you see. Hey, yo, what up? What up? But like, I don't hear nobody talking Spanish. Everybody knew English.
Every time I asked them, they was like, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, but you know, I was like, man, I don't want to talk to you. I'll see you on the train, man. Think about somebody. I need an authentic Puerto Rican holding a bottle of Bacardi.
Exactly. Wait on something. Do something different.
Something.
Puerto Rico wrong with something, but
Something.
that's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, I say like, I'm proud of you. You taking trips. Like you said, you're going places by yourself. That you're confident. You know what I mean? That you go and step in somebody else's arena and shut their city down. You know what I'm saying? So I take my hat off to you on that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You're all award winner. You know what I mean? You're all award winner.
Yes.
You know,
Shout out
let's
to
talk
Brian
about
the Star.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, shout out to Brian the Star. Rest in peace, Jones, Sweet Jones. He passed away in April. But yeah, he gave me my first awards. I won for Best Female R&B, Best R&B across the board, and Best Live Performer.
Wow.
Every
Give it up, y'all. Come on.
Every award that I was up for, I won.
Wow.
So I got all three. It was dope. It was dope. A very big moment. I went there like I was going to the Grammys. They had like this glitter, one-piece bodysuit, my flashy earrings. And everything. You couldn't tell me nothing that night. I said I'm going in case I will never get another award in my life. I'm gonna treat this like the Grammys.
Yes, you're supposed to go. And I told, like, recipe to my man OBG, man. I know we had a last conversation. And he was
I was
like,
trying to get on his awards,
oh,
man.
Yeah, that brother, man, that's my day one. That's my day one right there. And I told him, I said, yo, every award show you do from now on, man, they have to dress up.
Right.
I said, make them go in the closet. You know what I mean? The last award show he did, came out there in the suit and all that. He said he wasn't playing. I said, no. You gotta represent you, man. This is an award show you're doing for all the unsigned artists,
right.
Boogie Down Bronx, all different boroughs. Dress up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come in like you coming in to win something, man, and happy that you win it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So doing that, you know, of course, I can tell how you like stepped out.
Right. I was on it. Everything on me shine. My jewelry, my bodysuit. I was good. I had on some shiny shoes. Like I was glittering from it.
Oh man, I can imagine. But you know, like I said, that's a great thing. That's a great feeling to
Yes.
be being noticed for doing something you love.
Right,
You
and
know?
it was people that voted. It wasn't like they said, "Oh, we're gonna be
Exactly.
Nicole."
Oh,
Like
man, I
people
love
had
it.
to vote, and you know,
That's
I
true.
put the word out there, and even some of the people that I was against, they was like, "Yo, your fan base is serious." I was like, "Word, sound like I'm winning."
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Because I refuse to like go on there and count to see who vote. I refuse to do it. I was like, no, I ain't gonna look, ain't nothing. But people was reaching out to me, and I was like, sound like I'm winning.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Beautiful
I ain't gonna
feeling.
front. I had my son go on there and count. I was like, see.
Yeah, let him tell you something.
See how many people said Drea Nicole.
Yes, sneaky. Hey, you can't do that for me. You don't do that for me. No, don't tell me that I'm gonna do it. That's crazy. All right, but you got some upcoming songs.
Yes.
You have one of my favorite, Disclaimer. Oh man, you know.
Yeah, that was the breakout of the first album. That was the breakout song of the first album.
I play that, man. You know, every chance I get. Look, I like this. There's another one that I have that you sing. I can't think of it right now. But
Is it Girl Like Me?
Yes, that's it.
Everybody loves it. Those got some hard beats. That's what she said. Hard, they not hard.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah, turn your bass down when you play those.
Yeah. And you performed when you performed at Lorraine's, man, for the showcase I did. I met her in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? We did a
At
show.
Milk River.
Yes, Milk River. And she got on stage and rocked. And I was like, yo, who's that? Is that Drea Nicole? I don't know who she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this girl can sing and she can do her thing. You know what I mean? And from there, we connected all the way to now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've been writing and working. So I know you got some new joints.
Of course I do.
From this. Like, let's talk about the new joints you got.
Well, the full project is going to be called Beautifully Scarred. That's going to be the name of the album.
What?
Yeah, Beautifully Scarred.
Okay, we already know. We already know that's going. Oh, man, y'all heard it. Know that's going.
You know, you go through trials and tribulations. You go, good thing I don't look like what I go through.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So Beautifully Scarred.
That's the audience, y'all. We live, baby. We live. This is what we do.
And the lead single off of that is Are You Ready? It's a song that I put together during quarantine because I was ready to be outside. I was ready not to be in the house.
Right.
So the song is pretty much talking about getting ready to go out with my girls and hitting the club,
Okay.
you know, getting some drinks or whatever. But you don't want to hear about that song. You think about the next one.
I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this. So, you had this play, my girl.
Are You Ready? That's the one that's available now, streaming everywhere.
Go get that, y'all. Support her, please.
Go get that
all
one.
platforms.
Right
all
now.
platforms. You know what I'm saying? So, she got a lot of songs on all platforms, right?
Yes.
But she had this one particular song that might be my favorite. You know what I mean? And let's talk about that song. Let them know what's the name of the song and why you wrote that. Like, we're gonna give a chance to hear a little bit of a snippet because we want you to go buy it. You know what I mean? Well,
This song is called Motherfucker, I'm Out.
Straight up, I'm not talking, I'm out.
Okay, a little background on how the song came about. I had just broke up with the person that I was with. A week later, I went to Texas for a mini tour to sing in Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston. Every bit. Now, I'm already emotional because of the breakup and how things went down. But every piece of transportation that I got on that tour, something went wrong.
Okay.
And then I'm out there with my DJ and my son, and everything was just going wrong. I almost got arrested in Dallas, y'all.
Oh, wow.
But that's something else. But, so my emotions was on high. On the way home, on the flight home, we got a 12-hour delay because of the tropical storm. And I was like, what am I going to do for 12 hours? I'm not sleeping in this airport.
Right.
What am I going to do for 12 hours? I got on my Hotels.com app. I had a free night stay. That was a blessing or whatever. But I was still in my bag, and I was like, I need to get this off of me, or somebody or something is going to get hurt. I need to get all of this off of me. And I always have instrumentals and tracks that people send me in my phone and my email or whatever. So I went in my phone, I found a track that I've been listening to for a while, saying I'm gonna do something to it, and that's how I'm Out was born. It was on a flight coming from Texas, back home after a horrible trip, after a horrible breakup, and I was just over it.
So you just all through that ride.
Yeah, and I didn't want to water it down. I didn't want to be sweet about it. I didn't want to be cute about it. I didn't want to be like, you hurt my feelings. Nah, motherfucker, what the fuck? Like, that's how I was feeling. Nobody argues like R&B. You know what I'm saying? Arguing is more like hip hop. So I had to get like Tupac with melodies on this one. Like, I had to. I just had to say it how I felt it.
Right.
No chaser. I needed to say it straight up with no chaser. I needed to say it how to say it in the argument.
Oh man, I hear it in the interview, y'all. Y'all hear that shit? Shit back in Texas right now. Wow.
Okay, I'm coming back.
But we don't, like you said, we do write our best songs, the emotions and a lot of trials and tribulations we go through. And this one here, you went through it. So I know the audience want to hear it again. So I want to play a snippet. And while it's playing, just give them the first verse to the hook, and then we'll stop it. We want y'all to go out there and support Drea and Nicole. You know, don't sit there and hear the song and say, oh, I heard it already, like some of y'all do out there. You know what I mean? Support this young lady. She's doing her thing. She's putting up numbers. She's all over the world. She's not just in one spot. So please go support her, all right?
Yes, please.
Do that. Please. I said it. I co-sign. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Fellas, please.
So I want you to let them know what we about to play. Break it down.
About to play Motherfucker I'm Out.
That's
That's kind of self-explanatory. I'm just telling him how many different ways.
Now should I try me? Mood 24/7.
I tried to deal in a nice way. With love and compromise, we would be okay. What the fuck did you say?
why I call you Little Nigga. Little Nigga. Oh my God! So you went through hell and hot water.
Yeah.
You know, and the crazy part about it, you sing it so smoothly, but you mean so much.
Right.
So that's a scary
I
part.
want you to hear the word.
Exactly. Like that's when people get upset and they just like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. You can go. Don't be safe. When they start talking like that, you got to really start thinking they got something up their sleeve.
Right.
And that right there, whoever you wrote that for,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to feel that.
He's a little nigga.
Yeah, you know. He's a little nigga. If you don't understand that, you're a little nigga. He's a little nigga. Say Nicole say so. You know what I mean? Oh man, so that's the new project. And you said the name of the album?
It's gonna be Beautifully Scarred.
And how many tracks is it on? Is it EP or LP?
Man, listen, it's slowly rolling into an LP because like during quarantine, I kind of like battened down in the studio and I copped like 60 hours of studio time and just went through a whole bunch of tracks. I got some nice ones for y'all. Man, I'm not always throwing y'all under the bus, even though it seems that way, but I got a couple, maybe two. It's more than what you got on the first album. I got like two this go around. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for y'all. I still got hope.
That's what you say.
But it's the men that like the ones who I feel like I'm throwing them under the bus. They like those the most.
Well, you know,
He's a little nigga.
they know niggas.
I think I'm out is universal. I think everybody can relate to that.
I'm out universal.
Yeah, I think everybody can relate to that. It's just a female is singing it. But if a man came out with it, it wouldn't be. It's like the equivalent to Deuces.
Right. I can see that.
Yeah.
What about this one here? No, not that one. See that? They want me to play that again. You see what I'm saying? They want to play that. Y'all can't get that right now. But there's one that you have here. Let me see. I mean, so you can let them know where they can find you, find music.
Yes, you can follow me on all social media at Drea Nicole NYC. That's DREA NICOLE NYC. My website is also DreaNicoleNYC.com. So go there and click the little icons and you can get to all my social media from there.
You heard it. Follow her,
and
man.
you get Are You Ready? And when I'm out is released, you get that too. Ow! Oh yeah, it's my quarantine song.
Y'all here with Drea Nicole, man. Award winner, singer, songwriter, actress, straight from Brooklyn, man. Much love to y'all. Glad who's tuning in Facebook. Y'all see the replay on YouTube.
Call my girls up, hey boo, what's up? Won't you come hang with me? Let's go straight to the club with my freaking dress on. I hope the DJ is playing my song. Get ready, and I'ma get ready. Hurry up and don't be long. Gotta cut my phone ring, can't stop tears. I don't wanna know what's up. But I told him you need to get ready. I'm about to head to the club. He said, that's cool, I'ma call the crew. It's been a long week and I'm feeling it too. So get ready, tell them to get ready. Hurry up, we'll wait for you. Now are you ready? Hey, so get ready. Hey, are you ready? Hey, are you ready? Get ready. Are you ready? Let's go. Are you ready? Hey, well get ready. Hey, are you ready? Hey, are you ready? Get ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
Can't give y'all everything. Give it up for Drea Nicole, y'all. You know what I mean? That's what's up, man.
Yes,
Drea,
yes.
I mean, you're an inspiration, man. I mean,
thank you.
you are like, I take my hat to certain artists, and I've been in this game for a long time. You know what I mean? And I have my share of running around all over doing music, and I'm very picky when it comes to artists, especially when it comes to R&B. Even though I rapped before, I danced, I did this, but my go-to was R&B. Didn't even know. It took me everywhere. And I've seen a lot of artists, female artists, male artists, but it's not that many that take their craft seriously. You know, some do it just for the fun. Some do it just because they say they did it. But you, it's like when every time you turn around and you turn your IG and you see her joking, having fun, and then you see her going somewhere, you know, different places, different music, photo shoots, modeling gear, whatever you're doing, you're so dedicated to it. You know, you're a blessing to the music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say that y'all gotta understand that. Right? It's real talk, and that's why you came to me when my boy, you know, Chris said me I can, you know, rock with the studio, and I'm like, who can I get up there that really can set the tone for 2022 and have a story to tell? You know what I mean? That's an independent artist. You know what I mean? I can call, hey, let me get this artist that been out, this artist, but you fit that category. So I can put you with any other artist that I'm bringing behind you. That's about that. You know what I mean? So I'm really picking which artist I want to get that I know that cassette that's really doing it. And you came number one. Drea Nicole on here for the first time for the 2022. Yeah. Here at Renaissance Studio, Blackout Hour. Y'all already know what it is, man. So y'all give it up for Drea. Nicole, y'all.
Can I say a couple of things before we sign off?
Of course.
Right, so I'm crazy, and I quit my job in March to be a full-time entrepreneur. So I have a body contouring business called Pink Fire Beauty. So ladies, come get snatched for the summer. Hit me up, Pink Fire Beauty, PINKFIYA Beauty on Instagram, Facebook. You know, your mama phone, your grandmama phone. You know, and just look me up, and I'll help you out.
There you go. There you go. She gave it to y'all, man. Only thing you have to do is follow her. Don't be scared to hit her up, ask her what she doing, book her.
Yes.
Nothing free. You know what I'm saying? Book her and
yesterday's prices.
That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Anything else? Let
Yes.
them have it. Let them have it. This is your
because this is just a new development this week. So I am an ambassador for Skyfall Records. And so any artist out there that needs help with their marketing, with their PR, they need a media push or anything, holla at your girl, I could plug you in.
Oh, yo, y'all hear it, man. Y'all hear it here. Look, I ain't even ready to let her go yet. Like, you know what I mean? It's so, but I'm just letting y'all know this is what's going on. You know what I mean? So you got the LP. But you say you get bring it to an LP. I noticed in the bio, so I did my homework, you've been rocking with a lot of celebrities in this music business.
Well, yeah.
You had
I mean, we ain't friends or nothing.
You had your little walkthrough with them. Like, name some artists that you bumped heads with.
Let's see. I performed for Chris Rivers, Big Pun's son.
My God.
I opened up for Tank. Tank was like the epic one. I opened up for Tank New Year's Eve, 2018 going into 2019.
Nice.
I believe so. Yeah. In Rhode Island, no less. Like, that was crazy. But another place I went to.
There you go.
Hey, look at there.
It's coming to you.
Rhode Island. I opened up for Mario in Poughkeepsie.
There you go. She's waking up, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, I think is that it? I was supposed to open up for Jules Santana, but then that show got shut down. People started fighting before it even came to pass. So.
Well, let's talk about the Tank. How did that come about?
Funny story. Nothing is never cut and dry with me, right? So, my first album, Musical Therapy, right? I've never made no qualms about it or whatever. It's written about my marriage that I had, right? So, my ex-husband moved to Rhode Island and was bouncing at clubs and got in good with promoters. And he hit me up. He said, hey.
Whoa.
I'm going to plug you in with this promoter. See if you could get in so you can open up for Tank. I was like, bless your heart and all your parts. It's the least you can do.
No, she did. Say it.
You know, I was like, thank Because he was like, you know, some of the people they had out there, he was like, they all right, but they not you, son. They not you. And I was like, all right, you know, let's see what happens. I sent the promoter my music. I sent him some performance clips or whatever, and he was like, you win. And I was like, okay, I know I'm probably pushing my luck, but I got one stipulation. For New Year's Eve, I like to be in front of my kids. Like, I like to be with my kids. So I was like, can I bring my kids?
That's right.
I know it's a club and all, but they won't go by bar. Like, can we throw them in the corner or something like that? And that's kind of what they did. The club had like a balcony, so my kids was up in the balcony. They was able to see this whole show. They didn't have to worry about going to the bar. They had a waitress come up to, you know, bring them cranberry juice.
Yeah. You know, they backing in the balcony.
Right, they was backing in the balcony. So I stayed in the balcony with them, you know, ran, performed, did my thing, took my pictures, went back to the balcony to them. So it was cool. It was definitely a dope experience. My ex-husband was one of the bouncers at the door, so I was like, your son is in here, so make sure nothing happens.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. So it was just you and Tank, or
it was me. It was another artist. Her name is Nancia. Very dope. I still speak to her to this day from that event. And I think the guy's name was Roy L.
Roy L.
Yeah. It was only 3 of us that opened up.
Okay.
For Tank.
But when did you go? Like right
I
before
was in the middle. And Nancia was right before Tank, but she's from Boston, so she was like the local favorite out there. Like, she got the local success out there. She got Boston locked down.
Oh, okay.
So Boston, Rhode Island, that whole Connecticut, she got it locked down. I ain't gonna take nothing from her. She's dope or whatever. So y'all can tap into Nancy as well, because she's dope. She's the Rhode Island version of me, I guess.
Hey, that's one thing. Show respect, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Right. There's enough out here for all of us. I ain't got no reason to hate on nobody in their hustle. There's enough out here for all of us.
And you said you opened up for
Mario.
Kids.
And Kipsio.
That's another place you
Mario
performed
and
at.
Kipsio.
They gotta look for that one.
It's on the map.
It's on the map. How was that?
It was like...
He's a little nigga.
He might have just been having a bad moment, but you know, he didn't want to interact with any of the artists.
Oh, no.
And stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it was like, you know, Tank, I got to rub his chest and everything. But Mario wasn't trying to hear nothing, like, couldn't get nowhere near him.
Oh, man. This is, you know,
He was
sometimes
like, I ain't seeing no artists. I ain't seeing no artists. So after I performed, I left. I was like, I ain't like the energy.
Yeah, like the energy.
So I performed. You know, shook a couple of hands, kissed a couple of babies, and then I
That's it. Yeah. Wow. I mean, but sometimes artists, you know, they, you know what they go.
He might be going through something.
Yeah.
I still got love for you, bro.
Oh yeah, Mario. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's a good experience. Any other artists that you hired in the bios?
I performed in front of Lenny Green.
Yeah.
And Drew Steve.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, Quiet Storm guy. Yes. That was dope. I had took, even though I wasn't married anymore, I had took my ex-mother-in-law with me. I was like, she'll appreciate this Lenny Green.
Yeah. Lenny's the man.
You know?
Lenny's the man.
I was like, she'll appreciate it. My mom had already passed away, so I took the next best day. I was like, you want to go see Lenny Green? She was in her glory.
Love it. Another world, right?
Right, she's all over that, man.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. You know, just to be in this business, it's not easy. You know, it's really tough. And even being, you think the mainstream, they think they go through it like we don't go through it. Like I tell everybody all the time, we not in the street, but we in the streets.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we go through the same thing. We just ain't out there on TMZ, and our business is getting out there on, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. But you have to be strong in this game. Like,
that's a fact.
You got the haters, you got the ones who support. Like I tell them, if you're not supporting, you're not importing.
That's a fact.
That's how you have to feel, because, you know, we bust our butt, man. We bust our butt out here in this game. We got to write. We got to do interviews. We got to do photo shoots, and sometimes we want to rest, and then so we got to get back up and go support other people and do.
Right.
It's tough.
Right.
It's tough.
Sometimes I just shut down. I be like, I am sleeping today.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Like, I am going to sleep today. I am going to sleep all day.
Yeah. it's crazy. Like how do you hold up and still stay strong while doing this, knowing you're going through all the obstacles of what's going on in this game?
I think it's just truly my love for it, and anything worth doing. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just worth doing. It's just worth doing. I can't really explain it, but to whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
So I just take that, and then I think about my kids. I'll be like, what am I showing them if I give up?
Yeah.
What am I showing them that if I give up? So I'm gonna just keep going and see what happens.
The stage is
I'm just winging it, y'all.
That's it.
Dead ass. I'm just winging
And
it. People be like, how
job.
did you? Ow! My ex-husband got me in front of Tank. Who predicts that?
Yeah.
I can't plan that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just winging it.
Yeah.
And I just thank God for favor.
As long as you know that. That's right. God, he always comes first. And, I put that on my Facebook, Instagram all the time. I was born and raised in church. No matter what I do, I always go back to the Father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That foundation is there.
Yeah.
I'll cuss you out on one song and pray for you.
And pray for your next one.
And the next.
You know what I mean? And that's how I do it. Like the stage is so relaxing. Going to, we saying about how we holding up. It's that stage.
Yes.
And seeing people. So I had a manager tell me, man, and he said, listen, he said, I don't give a damn if it's 5,000 people and they just looking at you. If 2 of them or 3 of them, no matter what, if they interact with what you're doing or what you're saying, say to them motherfuckers right there.
Right.
Because they're going to tell somebody, and then they're going to tell somebody, and then you still going to get a fan base, regardless of the other ones that just sat there and act like they want to hear you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that stage, you know what I mean? It's a challenge. Like, I be like, oh, you not looking at me? Oh, guess what? Now I'm a sexy girl, and I'm going to make sure that you get upset. You know what I mean? And then you're going to look at me. You know what I mean?
I tell people from the stage all the time. I got it on video, y'all. Like, I be like, I think it was Little Rock, Arkansas. Right? I was front and center for everybody's performance. Whack or not. I was front and center for everybody's performance. I got up there, the whole front row went to the back. I was like,
That's right. That's right.
I got off the stage, walked right over to them. I said, y'all right here?
Yeah.
Y'all need to come back up front.
That's right.
I was like, y'all need to come back up front because I sat here for each and every one of y'all.
Right.
And y'all gonna listen to what I gotta say.
You got that right.
I was like, bring it back to the front. And then the promoter was like, she kind of right, y'all. Bring it back to the front.
That's a fact.
Because I would come right to you and
That's
sing
right.
all that anger.
Right. All that
right to you.
That's right. That's how you do it. And they're going to pay yourself. Literally.
Somebody told me, oh, you shouldn't do that. Just let your talent bring them back to the stage. Nah. Because they wasn't that talented and I was up there.
Don't you hate when people say that? Just sing. Just perform it. No. I'm going to make you listen to me. This is what the stage is for. If you watch any performer, they sit there, they make sure they bring your face. They don't just be like, well, I'm going to say even though they over there talking. No, excuse me. Like, hello.
Right.
Like,
Don't come to the Drea and Nicole show thinking that you're going to talk to your friends through her performance because I'm going to walk up on you and sing right to you and your friends.
And everybody tell them like, yo, man, you know how to work the stage. You know how to get the crowd. You damn right I know how to get the crowd. I'm going to make sure you listen to what I have to say. Now, if you don't like it afterwards, you can walk away and go get your bows and all that. But I want my footage with you standing right there. And believe me, you're going to go like this eventually.
Right.
There's no way you can sit there and be like, you're lying. You'll be lying. You know what I mean? So all y'all haters out there like, oh, this joint is whack. You're lying because you know you be in the room later on smoking. Somebody, oh, this joint is, oh, she called me a little nigga. Oh, this and that or this. Y'all front. So, they can't do it to us. And they're not going to do it to us.
Right.
They're not going to do it.
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it at all. Especially if I'm out of town. I'll be like, I came all the way from New York City You gonna catch all this work right now.
Exactly. You're gonna get all that work.
All this
I'm
work.
on a plane.
All this smoke.
I'm sick.
I'm gonna write a song about it.
That's right. My neck hurting. I ain't got no pillow. I'm like this. 12-hour flight. Oh no, you gonna hear me? I did one with the Miami.
Gonna be like
sure.
little nigga in the blue shirt.
That's right. You, Lord, I'm singing for you. Exactly,
You trying to play
man.
me, now your feelings hurt.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? Drea, listen, it's been a pleasure to have you here. We're going to bring you back. We're going to bring you back. You know, 'cause I know you're going to have something else to talk because you stay working. So
I'm releasing the video for Are You Ready pretty soon. I'm just waiting for the final edits. So
cool.
that video is going to be released so then, maybe we can play it here or something.
Listen, that's right here. Official. Yeah.
Right here.
But I know one thing, you get another video coming out, you better have HIE in the building. We gonna be
You might not want to be in the next one. The next one is I'm out.
Let's go see. We'll be back every Sunday. Let's go see one of them.
You might not want to be in that one. I don't know.
Yo, let me be the one looking at him like, damn, son. What you do, though? Yo, what you do? I want to be able to talk to him at the end, like, yo, dog, what's going on? Just say the credits closing. Nigga, what did you do? That's it.
Yeah, that video gonna be crazy. I don't want to give too much, but that video gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Just by hearing the words, and we all enjoy it, man. So y'all give it up, man, for the winner, the award winner, singer-songwriter, actress, Miss Drea, Nicole.
You sound so good on paper. I sound good on paper.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Yo, we want to thank y'all for tuning in and rocking out for the first episode of 2022 here of the Blackout Hour new studio. We went live, y'all, just to test it. You know what I mean? We went live. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Who was the first
You know what I
one?
mean? Yes, that's right, the first one. You know what I mean? So, God bless y'all. You know, again, y'all already know Thursdays, man. Check me out, man, and much love, get some rest. Y'all mean keep y'all first, alright? Holla at y'all.
Let's go.
Once.
Need a time out, searching for a night out, trying to escape some things. Call my girls up, hey